All right. Good morning, sunshine. Peyton, if there was a discussion to be had amongst the greatest people in the world, you'd be one of them. So, really appreciate you. I assume it's 5 in the morning again in South Africa that you're joining in to watch. So, I honestly don't know what you're doing up on a Wednesday at 5 in the morning, but hey, more power to you. I'm really happy that you're here, and hopefully, more people join us in this journey and continue to outshine themselves and become great fans. But I really appreciate you for joining. Oh man. All right. It is Wednesday, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've had a really rough week. I've been just getting onboarded with my new job, and damn, like they've been working me. I'm not gonna lie, they've been working me. I must have that dog in me because they're working me like a dog. So yeah, a lot of things to get done, and I like really messed up my consistent diet that I've had, where I was eating in specific time frames throughout the day. I haven't ate anything. I haven't ate much in the last 2 days, and I actually missed the gym on Monday, and then I went to the gym yesterday, but because I didn't eat anything, my body is just completely dead right now. Oh man, so I've just been yeah, I've just been, it's been a little rough, but I don't give a fuck because I'm still here, ready to do my thing. I'm still continuing to do what I can, and I'm just gonna keep my head up. It's good to see, moments like these where I do have like rough days, because not everyone's perfect, and these types of moments is like where you can push yourself to become better, and that's really the best way to, find out who you are as a person. And just get out there and keep grinding. We're all gonna have these types of days or these types of weeks where they're a little more rougher than the other ones, but you can't really just have everything perfect at all times. That really creates a skewed perception of your reality, and there's not really much room for growth. So this is just where we are. But again, I don't give a fuck. I, as a man, am continuing to do what I need to do. Yes, I do feel, tired. I am, sad. I don't give a fuck. None of that matters because the only thing that does matter is me getting what I need to get done objectively. And that's waking up every day, going to work, and then going to the gym. Even though I missed the gym on Monday and I missed the gym today, but I'm getting back into my rhythm, because when you get out of your rhythm, like more things start like going wrong. And when you have like one thing going wrong, that's fine. But when you have like 5 to 7 things going wrong, the best thing you can do is get back into your rhythm and, just continue back to where you were at that consistent pace of whatever it is you're doing. So with me, it's my diet, my gym, work, waking up in the morning, waking up in the right time in the morning, going to sleep at the right time. That's really what it is. So yeah, we're going through it, but we're still here fighting. I have insomnia. I did take a tablet, so I might fall asleep during this stream. All right. What is insomnia? I forgot. I'm sorry. There's a store next to my old house called Insomnia Cookies. It was complete Cracker Jacks. It was amazing. Insomnia is a sleep disorder in which you have trouble falling and or staying asleep. Wow. Okay. Yeah, there's a great cure to insomnia here in the states. I don't know if I don't know if it's allowed in South Africa, but let me show you. It's natural, and if you use it the right way, it's healthy. So let me show you guys the natural remedy to insomnia here in the United States. Hey. Now, I have never tried marijuana. I have never tried anything except cigars. I don't have insomnia, but this is fuck this one right here. This is a natural remedy to insomnia here in the States. It is legal in South Africa. Okay, well, if you're of age and you're using it responsibly, I'm sure it can help you with your insomnia. We have a lot of medical cards here that people use. I tried, but I didn't like it at all. Well, yeah, I've never tried it, and I don't plan on trying it. But I've heard mixed reviews. Me personally, I don't want to like. I'm very calorie conscious, so I don't want to smoke and then like fucking get hungry and eat for 3 hours. Like that'd be a lot of calories. I'm just stuffing down my body that I don't need to. So yeah, that's yeah. But listen, I hope you fall asleep. I don't want you like on all night because you're young and you need your sleep. Sleep is very important. It's actually a very big derivative of your health. So don't try to like really get into a good sleeping schedule, and yeah, it'll do you wonders in the future. You don't want to be an old man like me, still having sleeping problems, even though I do have sleep problems. But it's not that serious. It's just the fact that I have a lot of work that I'm doing. So it is what it is. I'm just making the sacrifice. But yeah, feel free to, just get the good sleep in and just, yeah, stay strong. All right. Again, it's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. I hope you guys are continuing to become better. I hope you guys are continuing to follow your dreams. I hope you guys are still continuing to mainly stay consistent with what you guys are trying to do, right? You can do anything you want in this world. This is not the 1900s or the 1800s. We have become so globalized to the point where I can talk to anybody or do a business deal with someone from around the world. I mean, here I'm talking to a fan right now from South Africa. I have business partners in London and Austria, Vienna. So, it's this is a globalized economy now where you can do anything you want. There's a lot of there's limitless possibilities here. And listen, I get it. Maybe if you're young, you don't have the money. I understand. I was young at some point, but I found a way to articulate myself in the proper way to be able to communicate my ideas to individuals that do have money, and that's how I was able to get financing for a lot of my businesses. Back when I was like 18, 19 years old, I got like $50,000 when I was like 18. I got another $70,000 when I was 19. So just, if you really have a belief that you think you can get done correctly, then hey, by all means, go to your parents, go to a friend if they have money. Start your Instagram channels, your YouTube channels. Talk about your idea. I don't know. Somebody might see it and bam, bam, boom, they got it going. I don't know. If you guys have an idea, let me know. I might invest into it. I love investing into things. I invest into a lot of startups. I mean, and why not? Even though there's a chance that they're not gonna work out, if the idea is strong enough and the core values of what you want to do is, I guess penetrable enough in the societal shift of whatever it is you're trying to change, then no problem. I will invest into your startup. But don't come in here telling me I need 50K for this. No, bitch. You better fucking bring a whole plan out, because that's really the way to do. Good night. I will watch the rest of the stream on YouTube. Peyton, I really appreciate it. All love. I see you liking all my stories on Instagram. All love again. We love you. Everyone say goodbye to Peyton. There's only I'm seeing 3 viewers here, so the rest of the other viewers say goodbye to Peyton. The OG of the OGs, staying strong, and yeah, Peyton. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. I'm always here to help my followers. I'm always here to help my audience. I'm not a licensed therapist or anything, but you know, if you have a business idea, if you have a life discourse on, making a decision whether to go to like this college or another college, I'm here for that. If you have boyfriend issues, I'm not sure if I'm the best person to do that, because Well, I've never dated anyone, so that's that's just me. It's too busy. But hey, much love. I will see you later. Feel free to drop off at any time. All right. So again, as I was telling you guys, Wednesday, not really a flashy stream for you guys. This is just, me telling you that I've been getting worked and still I'm here ready to go, ready to fight, ready to attack whatever it is I want to attack. And I have my personal goals. I have my personal dreams of becoming a billionaire before I die. I want to make, I do plan on making my first investment property purchase next year of 2025. I'm also planning on buying a villa in the coast of Italy, specifically Positano. So, we're making moves out here and we're just continuing to grow in the sense that we're working every day towards our specific goals and we're going to win no matter what. Life is a competition. I don't care what anyone says. Life is a competition. You are competing with other people, right? You buy a house, you're competing bids with other buyers. You sell a house, you're competing with other sellers around the area on that house. It doesn't matter what you do. Life is a competition. There are extremes to it, and there are, I guess, depths of competition that, are not existent, in the real world. Like, for example, not many of us are going to be running a 100-meter dash in the Olympics, but when it comes to getting a job, you are competing with other people to get that job. When it comes to your salary, you are competing with a company to get you your salary. When it comes to, you researching anything, you're literally competing with other people that are researching the same thing, okay? I'm very privileged, don't get me wrong. I live in New York, but the things that I've done, I've worked really hard for, and I know that there are people out there that are, staying up late at night every single day researching new things. And because I know that, that's really is part of my fuel to continuously continue working harder. Do not stop working. This is what we do. Now, if you're a girl or a woman, that's a little different. I know that it's a bit harder, but my advice is for everybody, right? Girls and women. If you want to work all day, feel free. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you out. If you don't want to work all day, that's fine. But just, deal with the consequences of it. And that's really a topic I'm going to get into later on. Just about, your, being happiness and being content. That's a really big important thing that a lot of people need to get broken down into their, I guess, understanding of what the difference is. And I'm going to break that down for you guys. All right. So, speaking of the gym, I want to bring this up. This is actually a very funny video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. But there's no excuse for you to be out of shape. I don't know if this is a satire video, but if it is, that's fine. If it's not, then more power to the guy. But listen, all I'm gonna say is no excuse to not go to the gym, and here is why.
This nigga's blind, but this nigga know where the fucking gym is at. I know that much. This motherfucker is in shape. He's brolic. He an old head too. Nigga got his weight up. Nigga don't know where the fuck he at, but he know where them weights is at. Look at him. Alright, man. I ain't even mad at you. You probably don't even know you that brolic, bro. That's crazy. He probably don't even know he that brolic. That's wild.
So, as you guys saw, he doesn't know where he's at, but he knows where the gym is at. That's the most important thing. So, guys, no excuse to not go to the gym. Speaking of the gym as well, it is the end of August. For all of you New Year resolutioners, I'm telling you right now, and I said this before on my previous streams, January 1st is not the time to go to the gym. That is not the way you guys want to do it. There are so many things that hold you back from going or starting to go to the gym in January. The gym is a very, very, hard habit to instill when you haven't gone to the gym in a long time or you haven't gone to the gym at all. And I'll explain to you why right now. When you go to the gym in January, when you start going to the gym in January, right? First of all, let's take a step back, okay? You're going to the gym to work out. And what that means is if you're starting to go to the gym after not going for a while or not going at all, you're gonna feel a lot of stress on your body because you haven't felt that type of resistance before. Now, what that means is if I go to the gym tonight, I'm gonna be fine tomorrow to go to the gym again tomorrow, and I'm gonna feel fine to go to the gym again in 2 days. But for those of you that have never gone to the gym or haven't gone in a while, you're gonna feel very, very tired. You're gonna be very, very sore in terms of being ready for the next day. If you're going to the gym on January 1st or 2nd or whatever the fuck it is, or if you're talking about trying it in the new year, that is not the way to go about it. So let me tell you guys why. In January, it's cold as fuck. It is cold as shit, depending on where you live. Maybe if you're in Miami, that's fine, or LA. But for most places, January is cold as shit. Okay, when it's cold out, there's more inclination for someone to stay home. If you have not built a habit of going to the gym early on, you're gonna be more proclaimed, or I forgot the word, but you're gonna be more incentivized to stay home and not go to the gym. Okay. Also, in January or February, whenever the new year hits, it gets dark at like 5:30. So not only is it cold, but it gets dark super early. Okay. All right. I don't know if you guys hear the sirens. Okay. Not only is it cold, it gets dark very early, and the gym on New Year's is packed. It is packed because everyone has the same thought process of going to the gym on New Year's. There's so many entry barriers for you to go to the gym on January 1st, and for those of you that are like have never gone, it's going to be very hard for you to build that habit because one, you're going to be overwhelmed. There's too many people there. Two, it's gonna be too dark outside for you to even like be motivated to go to the gym. And three, it's cold as fuck. So depending on your discipline level, you're not gonna be able to go to the gym consistently if you start going on in January 1st. Now again, this is up to your discipline. But for those of you that have not gone to the gym for a long time or have not gone at all, most likely your discipline on that specific habit you want to pick up is not there. So I'm just telling you, it's gonna be very hard for you to go to the gym starting New Year. Okay. Also, another thing, it's the end of August, right? The weather is getting a bit colder, and it is now, getting darker earlier. But you realistically have another 1 to 2 months to go to the gym while it's still good weather, while it's still sunny outside, and while it's not as packed, right? Everyone in the summer is outside. They're not at the gym. So you have these next 2 months, like really important next 2 months, to build your habit out right now to go to the gym. Do not miss this opportunity. Now, if you don't go to the gym these next 2 months, that doesn't mean you can't go at all until next summer. I'm just telling you it's going to be harder. And if you don't believe me, that's fine. Feel free to try it out yourself, but it's going to be a lot harder. Do not miss this opportunity right now. Like, you might as well make it easier for yourself. That's all I'm saying. I remember when I was in 7th grade, we had a chemistry test, and My teacher wanted to give us the final exam for the entire year, like 4 months before the year ended. Okay, and a lot of people were like, "Oh my god, what the fuck? Like that's not fair. I don't want to do this. Like why are we doing this now? Like we have another 4 months. I don't understand." But I'm just like in the corner by myself, and I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck? That's like the best thing ever. All the information is still fresh in our head, and if you get the work done now, you don't have anything to do for the rest of the 4 months. So why would you want to continue to worry about the final exam?" And guess what? It was me and two other kids that, took that final exam seriously. And what did we do for the last 4 months? We did nothing. We were chilling. I was literally on my phone every day for the rest of those 4 months because I took the exam early. I took the opportunity because it was easier and I was done. And then when the final exam came around, oh, guess what happened? The same students just fucking complaining about the dumbest bullshit. I'm like, bro, I told you, you should have done this earlier. You don't want to listen, okay? A lot of you probably don't want to listen to this either, but I'm telling you right now, take the opportunity now. This is why I tell you guys all the time, there is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Don't put it off for tomorrow. There's no reason for you to do that. If you're ready now, take the opportunity and go for it. Because if you saw Kylie Jenner walking down the street, you're not going to tell yourself, oh, I'm not going to say anything to her. I'm not going to ask her for a photo because I'll probably see her tomorrow. No, you're literally going to fucking run up to her and say, oh my God, I love you, blah, 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 blah. Hey, can I take a picture? It should be the same thing for everything in your life, right? You have an exam that you can get done early, do it. If you have a meeting you can get done early, do it. If you have time right now to apply for jobs, bitch, you better be applying for jobs because you applying tonight might beat out the person that should get it who is applying for it tomorrow. There's no reason for you to put anything away for the next day or for later. Don't do that. Get that shit done now. I don't care how tired you are, right? I've had a long week. I'm tired as fuck, but I'm still going to the gym, even though I missed Monday and today. But I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow. I'm getting back into my routine. I'm getting the carbs, the nutrients, the protein in my system back to the consistent levels that I've had it. And I'm gonna get back into my rhythm. I'm not gonna let this shit last for more than 2-3 days. That's just not how it works. We have things to do. Life moves on. It's not gonna stop for you. That's just how it is. If you wasted today, you're never gonna get this day back. I hope you guys realize that, right? Like, let me just break this down for you, right? Let's say you're 20 years old. You're 20 years old and it's a Wednesday, wherever you are, you didn't feel like doing anything today. Okay, cool. You realize you're never gonna get this day back again. You can fucking, God can tell you, here's $200 billion, right? You can have $200 billion, right, in your 70s, and you tell God, hey man, the hell am I gonna do with this money? I can't enjoy it like that. I'm not young. What am I gonna do? Buy a yacht or something? He's like, oh, you can't buy time back. It left. That's just how it is. You gotta get on the train while it's moving. Right? Don't wait for the next one. Please do not put anything off for tomorrow. Go to the gym. Get your health right. Okay? Health is wealth. I don't care what anyone says. It is the pillar of your life. Because no matter how rich you are, no matter how poor you are, or anywhere in the middle, your health is still most important to you because it literally lets you function to be able to improve yourself in many different aspects. If you have $80 million, but you're not healthy, what's the point of that money? What are you doing that for? You can't enjoy it. You have to go to the doctor. You have to take medicine. You have to take all these pills. Like, don't come on. So I just wanted to put that out there. I don't know if that joke was satire, the one I showed you with the blind guy and who's jacked. But it is if it is a joke, just know that still no reason for you not to go to skip the gym or no reason for you to skip the being healthy lifestyle. But yeah, guys, just get on it, right? This is not we're not here to we're not here for long. okay? And there is no sequel. There is no part two of your life. That's not how it works, okay? It's gonna fly by quick. Life is gonna fly by quick. I've had so many conversations with people in their 50s and 60s. I asked them, like, do you remember what it was like to be 25? And they're like, yeah, I remember like it was yesterday. I remember this, I remember that. They would tell me specific stories about what they were doing. And it was individuals from around the world. It was individuals from the Soviet Union. It was individuals from England. It was individuals from France. It was individuals from Japan, Korea. I've talked to a lot of different individuals, and I asked them always the same question. Do you remember what it was like when you were 20 to 25? And they said, all of them literally told me the same thing. Yes, I remember like it was yesterday. Time flies very quick. There are a lot of regrets that I have, and I'm telling you right now, do not waste your time. Okay? Everyone has different goals, everyone has different agendas, but that doesn't mean that you can put anything off for tomorrow. Do not waste your time, because time is going to go by so fast and you're not even realizing it. Some people, will, like, a few years will pass by and they'll be like, holy shit, where did that happen? There's still people that are trying to, like, calculate how we got to 2024 when 2019 was still a big year, right? And then 2020 came around. 2021, 2022 was like wasted, for a lot of people because they were inside, they didn't know what to do. And then 2023, now we're in 2024, and we're halfway through 2024. No, we're more than halfway through 2024, and we're about to get to 2025. Please do not waste your time. Follow your dreams and attack what you want to do, okay? Don't give up. Never back down. Again, time is going to go by so fast. It's going to go by so fast. You're going to blink and you're going to be 50 with kids, okay? And you're going to remember all of your young days. I remember when I was a young kid, playing football with my friends every day outside. I remember that like it was yesterday, right? I woke up, I went to elementary school. I got one piece of paper for homework that I would finish on the way home because I was that good at school. And then that's it. That was the only thing I worried about. After school, I went straight outside, played football with my friends. That was a good life. That was an amazing life. And I did that for like 6 years straight. Every single day, outside with my friends playing football. No phones, no tablets, no music, no nothing. We were just raw dogging, like playing outside. Pause. But we were like just playing outside, straight football, getting tackled, fucking running, playing tag, whatever it is. Like that's the life that we lived. We just raw dog life, basically. No phones, no tablets, no music, no nothing. We literally just got a football, saved up money, bought it, went outside and played football with all of our friends. And we played football with randoms too. That was a great life. But now we're adults, we have things to do, and I'm in the second stage of my life where I'm working, I'm building up my career, I'm getting ready to have a family at some point, which is not anytime soon, by the way. But yeah, sooner or later it's gonna be my third stage of life when I'm like 40 and 50 with kids. And I'm not saying that's an old. I'm not saying 40 and 50 is an old age, but it's definitely not 25. So life is gonna go by quick. Do not let life pass you by. You get on that motherfucker and you do what you need to do. Okay? Because if you don't, somebody else will, and you're gonna have regrets. Now, transitioning over to regrets, I really want to just say this. I had a friend of mine reach out to me a few days ago, actually, and he saw that I got a new job, and he was very happy for me, and he actually messaged me, something that I think is very important for people to hear. He said that he wonders what he would have done if he totally focused on his career development rather than doing a passion that he wanted to like continue doing. Okay, and the passion that he wanted to do is wrestling. So, and then he said, I've realized that I'm pretty content with my life. So I'm having like basically like he was having doubts. So I'll say this, guys. There is overlap with the definitions of happiness and content, because whatever you do, you want to be happy, and whatever you want to achieve, you have to be able to want it enough to do it, right? So for example, if I say I want to go ice skating, I'm not going to be motivated enough to like literally get up and start ice skating every day. I want it, but I don't want to. I don't need to do it. And I'm content with the fact that I'm not a fucking Olympic skater. You know, that that's fine. Now there are many other aspects of life that you want to do. And listen, guys, the life I want is the top 1%. I want to be able to get up in the morning and fly to London for breakfast, and then, or sorry, I'll fly to London for lunch, and then I want to go to Spain for dinner, and then I'll spend a few days in Spain because I want to. And then after Spain, I want to go to the coast of, I'll go to the, Saint Tropez in France, and I'll spend the day there on a yacht because I want to. And then what I want to do? Okay, let me invite all my friends to a weekend getaway in Bellagio, Italy, and I'll get a jet. I'll get one jet that'll fill up like 20 people, and I'm gonna message a large group chat and say, hey, I have a jet waiting for you at this airport. First 20 people is gonna come. Please feel free. I have a getaway. I have a house in Lake Como, Italy. You're gonna be here for the weekend, and I'll fly you back Sunday night because I want to. That's the life that I want. And that life is not very easy to get. If it was so easy, everyone would have done it. But you have to make a lot of sacrifices, which I'm doing right now in my 20s because I'm working. Crazy, crazy working. And also, you know, there's a lot of like what comes with sacrifice comes with consequence. And I am not living the ordinary, you know, 25-year-old life. I don't party, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do anything. I'm literally just working and investing. I'm doing everything I can to invest. I'm doing everything I can to work. I'm doing everything I can to, achieve what I want to achieve. And unfortunately, say what you want to say, it is a pretty materialistic life, but that's what I enjoy. And if you don't enjoy that, that's fine. But there are people that do enjoy it, and I want to enjoy that. I want to live the high life. I want to be able to buy the most expensive things. I want to be able to do whatever I want to do when I want to do it. Freedom is not free. There's a cost to everything, okay? And what I want to do is not the usual dream that everyone has. A lot of people just want to buy a house. Other people just want to have a family. Other people just, want to be able to, you know, live in a way where they're just doing normal things, right? What is a normal thing, right? They have a Honda Accord, they drive to work, they come back home, and then they're seeing the family, they're raising the kids, whatever it is. I don't know. I want the most extraordinary life that I can because I am not here for a long time, and I want to set myself and my generations for the future to be able to be in a good standing ground of increasing the evolutionary history of my last name, Israelov. I want my last name to be on the same emphasis as Bush, Musk, Zuckerberg, all these big names that have created something, right? Carnegie, Rockefeller. Everyone knows those names. I want the same thing for my last name. And for me to do that, I have to be able to create a good foundation for future generations to come. Also, I want to be able to enjoy what I'm doing at the same time, and that's really what I want. So, I told my friend and I said this, listen, if you're happy with what you're doing, that's totally fine. Don't start doubting your entire life because you're seeing what I'm doing. You can't base your happiness off of what I'm going through and what you're seeing, right? Because what I like is may not be what you like. And another thing that I want to point out is I had to remind him that what he sees online is only the results of what I've been doing that is like underneath the fucking work and grind that I've been doing. It's kind of like that iceberg video or that image. All right, let me show you guys this. So, and this is very important, and I had to tell him this. My work, right? is all of this, right? My sacrifices, the consequences of those sacrifices, right? Because I'm telling you right now, like, how do I say this? I'm not living the ordinary 25, 26 year old life, right? There's a lot of things that I'm sacrificing. And I've said this before when it comes to being an entrepreneur. There is no, family nights. There is no having a girlfriend. There is no going out. There is no just like random vacations. There is none of that. You have to be so dialed in and disciplined to continuously get to where you want to be. And the higher the dream, the more the discipline and the more the consequences, the more sacrifices it's going to take. I have a very high goal that I set for myself. So what my friend is seeing is the results at the very top. However, he's not seeing the discipline and work and sacrifice from the bottom. And I had to mention that to him, you can't forget what I did to get here. Because there are aspects of your life that I'm very jealous about. Where, he has things that I want. But unfortunately, I have to put that aside to be able to get to the level that I want to be. So again, you know, and this is a message for everybody. This is something that I want everybody to understand. If you have goals and dreams, you have to be able to sit down and realistically think about what you're willing to sacrifice to attain those goals and dreams. I'm sacrificing a lot. I'm sacrificing my 20s. And that's something that everyone has done. And not everyone's going to make it. I'm not saying that I'm going to make it, but I'm damn well sure going to try, because I'd rather be in my 30s and not have any regret than be in my 30s and have all regret. Okay? That's really like why I've been doing what I'm doing. And again, it's very hard, but there are people out there like myself, and that's part of the reason why I started streaming, because I want to be able to connect, the best of the best together to be able to, connect people who have the same mindset, and that's really the best way to go about it. So guys, I'm just saying, don't lose focus. That's the main thing. Don't lose focus and continue to, be better and be strong, and don't forget the goal that you have, right? It's not easy to be consistent with the fact that you're, I don't know, it's not easy to be consistent with the fact that you have a certain goal, and if it's hard to get to, you're going to be consistent, you're not it's going to be hard to be consistent with it. So you always have to remind yourself what you're doing. But again, to my friend, I said, if you're happy and you're fine with it, that's okay. Not everyone has the same dreams. Not everyone has the same goals. We might have the same desire for certain dreams, right? Like everybody wants a yacht, but is it enough for someone to go after it? Not really. No. So again, please continue to do what you're doing, and if you have any questions, let me know. But I told him, if you're happy, stay where you are. Don't start rethinking about things. But if you have doubt, you have to realistically sit down, write down your goals, what you want to do, the end goal, the very end goal, what you want to do, and what you're willing to give up to get to that goal. Because you will not be able to do everything all at once. That's not how life works. It's crazy, because in school you're taught to, understand that there's a right and wrong answer. Okay. And that's really how I was taught, right? I was going to school. I went to, elementary school, middle school, high school, and college. And a lot of times school, when you're taking exams, it's a right or wrong answer. Very rarely is when you get an essay where you have to explain or articulate ambiguity on a position you're taking, right? It's more of along the lines of like an actual exam with options and with answers. So at school, you learn that things are black and white. However, in life, that's not the case. Just because someone goes to path A, it doesn't mean that B, C, and D are wrong. It's just what you want to perceive as wrong and what you think is best for yourself. So there is no wrong answers in life. And I'm not saying that everything's a gray area, but it's not like for example, like because I want to be able to buy a private jet and someone else doesn't, it doesn't mean what they want is wrong, but it also doesn't mean what I want is wrong. So I had to explain to my friend that, you know, if you're happy and content, that's fine. But if you're not and you have doubts, you better do something now while you're still young, right? I think he's like 24. You better do something now while you're young and understand and really just analyze what you're willing to do to get to that. And if it's not enough, don't go for it. That's fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. There's no wrong answer to life. You just have to do what you have to do. And if you feel fine and content, cool. If you're not, start working. Join this stream, right? I'm here telling people to get their shit together. That's really the way to go about it. That's probably the most important thing that I want to, be able to let you guys know. Get your shit together. Do not, fumble any type of, opportunity that you have, and continue to fight for what you want to do. If you want to be an actor like Ryan Reynolds, right? You watch Deadpool, cool. Start working towards that. Start researching how you want to get to that. Get an agent. I don't know. Start going to auditions, whatever it is. There's a lot of things you can do depending on the dream that you have. I love finance. I love business. I love the stock market. I love investment banking, and I'm going to continue to do that because that's what I like. All right. I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to become great. All right. There's I don't know if I should save this for next time, but I was like sent a few videos on like Aiden Ross's stream. There's a, how do I say this? There's just ways to act professionally that a lot of people don't understand. But I think I'll get to that in a later stream. I'll probably get to that on Sunday. But speaking of streams, big announcement. So the US Open is underway. I'm a big tennis fan, and my last tennis video actually got a lot of views. So I'm going to try my best to make streams happen for tennis, and I'm going to cover tennis. I'm going to do the best I can. I don't know a lot about tennis. I just got into it last year. I'm going to do more tennis coverage and just do a lot of reaction videos. I'm definitely going to be streaming the semifinals and finals, and we're gonna have a great time. I hope Djokovic wins. He wins his 28th major after just winning the Olympics. Shout out to him. But we'll get into that as we go along. All right. Also, it is Wednesday night, guys. I hope you are still continuing to follow what you're doing. If you did not do much Monday through Wednesday, like I have not, unfortunately, it is not too late to get the week started and finish strong. I will catch you up, guys, on Sunday on what's been happening. But listen, we have a lot of plans. I have a lot of plans. Please continue to follow your dreams. If you are not at that level yet, it doesn't mean that the life is over. You just have to continue to work. Okay. If you have not started off the week strong, you have to finish the week strong. Go to the gym, get your health right, follow your dreams, and don't waste anything for tomorrow, okay? There is no tomorrow. It's not guaranteed. Sunday night, we'll be here, and we'll be start doing coverage of the US Open. So we're going to have a good time, all right? See you guys later.